Hello everyone, and welcome to my late night stream of Monster Hunter World. Tonight we're fighting the extreme Behemoth. I want to apologize for earlier today. Apparently, YouTube said that I was going live when I definitely was not going live. They've been having trouble all day with their live streaming service. Earlier today I couldn't use their regular service. I had to use the classic service, and then I don't even know where the other stream came from. But apparently it ran for 2 minutes and 40 seconds and then just shut down. So I have no clue about that one. It was a complete repeat of the stream I'd already had, you know, like thumbnail and all that other stuff. So YouTube obviously was having problems on its side. I didn't touch it at all. I took a break and I watched the Democratic debates after I finished my first stream. I didn't even open my laptop. But here we are tonight for the late night stream. All of that aside, we have Mark Zaragoza in the comment section says, I don't know what Discord is or how to join it. Discord is a kind of like a social community. It's a free service, web app. You can download the app if you want, and it allows you to talk to people live using text chat, right? You can even use your headset if you want to go into a voice chat room. It's an application that was designed for like gamers to talk to each other while they're playing games. That's why it's so popular. And we have a server is heading toward 16,000 people in it now. It's a really huge server at this point, very active as well. Yeah. So now that you know what it is, I guess the last thing I'll say is you can join our Discord community by checking the description of my live stream. There's a link to it down there. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see who's in here now, by the way. Alright, so we got some people. Oh, some higher level people. Interesting. Let's go ahead and refresh our items. So we're here to fight the extreme Behemoth. We fought him yesterday on the Xbox. We did not get any wins on the Xbox. We had only a few close calls. We were very close to defeating him. Like a few runs, we had him on his last Ecliptic Meteor on the Xbox, but unfortunately we ran out of lives. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of that tonight. He's a tough one. He's real tough. I think he's the hardest fight in the game, still by a good margin. More difficult than Arch-Tempered Nergigante. It's because it requires like actual cooperation with the people in your team. Arch-Tempered Nergigante, you just slap on the Fortitude decoration, and then you go fight him solo. We did that earlier today at the end of the previous stream today. I soloed Arch-Tempered Nergigante, and really wasn't even that hard. It was pretty easy. Alright. So let's think. Well, normally what we do is we pick the person with the lowest HR rank, and we reserve a spot for them. So let's see who has the lowest HR rank. We have Elite with 80, 80 HR. You know what? No, I remember now. We actually do Extreme Behemoth differently. So team composition matters with Extreme Behemoth. We have to have a healer. I would say a healer is actually really important for this fight. And then we have to have a tank and 2 damage dealers. We can get away with having some creative tanks or people who will trade off the dragon pods, but I feel that the healer is actually a really important role because you can save people. Look at this guy. His name's Aegon Targaryen. Why do I know what that means? Watching Game of Thrones. It was such a good show until the last season. I say we go ahead and post, and whoever joins. I think that's how we're going to do it. It's not going to be based on lowest HR rank like usual. It's because this is such a tough fight that we got to make sure everyone's properly geared, and I suspect a lot of people who join this probably haven't defeated him anyways. So we want a good mix of higher ranked people and lower ranked people. Let's go ahead and post. Here it is. As you know, there's nothing really exceptional to win from this fight. You do it because you want to be able to say you've done it. That's the real reason. Alistair, how do I say this name? Alistair C says, can I join in? I don't know if I'm ready yet. Also, I might get flamed for my build and decorations. Anyone may join, but for this actual fight, I will be taking a look at your builds and making sure that you have something that is reasonable. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be so that everyone does have a fair chance of winning the fight. So we can't have anyone super undergeared for this one. Thank you, Yanni Dollar. Why don't I update the snack fund right now? I don't know your currency, how it translates to US dollars, but usually that's about $3 to $2 what you've given there. I'll just say 3. It's funny, YouTube actually does kind of a color coding to let me know what it actually is, even if you don't recognize the currency. So, Dahlia the Slave has Empress Roar Blaze, With full evade window, this is actually a pretty strong setup. I guess you can get away with health boost too, maybe, with so much evade extender and evade window. Kiara Sword Decay for, who's this? Claire? And this is also a pretty straightforward build. And Aegon Targaryen has Kiara Sword Decay as well. So the only problem I would say, on my build I do have wide range 5, so I can do some of the healing for the team. But I don't see any tanks in here, and that's my larger concern. We could try to play with no tank. I'm open-minded to that, but I don't know how good players are at grabbing aggro using the dragon pods. If you guys are good with the dragon pods, we can escape with no tank. Otherwise, somebody needs to swap their build over. Of course, I'm on my PlayStation 4 account, so I don't really have any tank builds. Maybe I do. I think I have the Glutton. Let's go ahead and eat a meal. We'll have the attack up large with Feline Moxie. Wellamanga says, please give us a chance, Claire, Aegon, and Dahlia. Okay, let's do it. Gameconomist, when is your next Xbox stream? Well, tomorrow we have to do PC. Although I have to have my tooth drilled tomorrow, so it might be a bit of a later stream. God, I don't want to do that. And then, so yeah, probably in 2 days. Probably the day after tomorrow. We don't have a tank, but I have a mount set up. We still won. Sean Genthner says, watch out for Aegon and Claire. They are pro trippers. What's the session ID? Session ID can be found in the description of the video. I'll take that. Miguel says, I finally found you streaming live only at 5:20 a.m. Nothing really says, did you try Extremeth with randoms? If you did, have you gotten any wins? I've never defeated the Extreme Behemoth with randoms. Maybe we'll try that soon. Right, let's go ahead and buff. Make sure everyone's getting the buffs. Dahlia forgot to eat. I can do support or DPS. Angus Chen says, what do you think about the new subspecies? They look cool. We'll have to see what they're like. Dahlia used a meal voucher. Somebody else already used a meal voucher. New member. Oh, let me turn down my laptop volume so it doesn't blast the mic. New member, Balmain, thank you for joining. Whew. Thanks, man. Do you guys like the Shuckle emoji? I was thinking about getting some other Pokemon rather than just Shuckle, just for fun. Alright, we'll grab this real fast. What do we have? Fireproof? That's not really that useful, to be honest. Well, it's not terrible either. Wind pressure. Dahlia has a Glutton Heavy Bowgun, so he is going to grab aggro, and that is going to make this fight pretty easy. Alright, let's go ahead and heal Aegon. Oops. Now I have to warn you guys, I do have wide range 5. That doesn't mean that this build is going to be very good at healing. The main problem is don't have a lot of resources on this character. I do lack heals. Not rich. Alright, we tripped the foot. I couldn't tell what he was doing there. There we go, everyone. Get behind a rock. Run! Two very different choices for when to jump there. Alright, that was nice and smooth. Let's pick up this dragon pod. Dinosaur Kin says, have you had your wisdom teeth removed? Nope. Balmain says, yay, late night stream, no sleeping tonight. That's right. I'm just gonna game and then go to the dentist. I have to go to the dentist at 9 a.m. in the morning to have my teeth drilled. Don't do it. that was another. Casting Charybdis. Getting some good damage in. I think I caught. Oh, that wasn't a trip. Another trip. 2 trips in a row. That's when you know your teammates are getting the damage out. Alright. Claire's got to bring the Behemoth a little bit away from that. Oh no. That hurts. Keep this damage up on the team. I do not even have null berries on me, I'm afraid. Oh, oof. Alright, piercing pods are down, so we're actually doing pretty well. Oh, that sucks. Luckily he is not aggroed to me. We're gonna be okay. Let's go ahead and get a heal out for myself. Get a second heal out. Alright, so we no longer have his aggro. We do want to be careful. The comet is kind of far from his current position. So be sure when he goes into Ecliptic Meteor that you can reach that comet. I'm just, oh snap. I'm just a little nervous that we're too far away. Just a little bit. Hybridnova says, how would you recommend building the free element ammo up if you don't have the released jewel? Go for the Charm, Kieran Beta Legs, Kieran Gamma Chest, Cove Tarok Beta Helmet. Even the Zora Beta Gloves, I believe, give you a level of it, but it's not a very good piece of armor. He's too far from the boulder. I'm scared to actually go into Ecliptic Meteor. Oh, oops. There we go. Oh, we don't want to miss this. Alright, I'll help you out there, Claire. What can the people waiting in the hub do in the meantime? Well, you guys could go on an expedition to go farming. Those are relatively easy to quit out of. You could do any number of farming event quests, like meal voucher quests would be a good idea, because if you finish greeting the gluttons and get a meal voucher, then you can spend a meal voucher on our next run. Oh no, I'm stuck on his leg. Run, Claire! Yeah, so you could do a quick greeting the gluttons while you're waiting, or 2 of them. What else could you do? Run up and grab a cool drink. Greeting the gluttons. You might even be able to do a Greatest Chungus if you're looking for more decorations. You know what? Let's refresh. We'll go ahead and eat this. Let's refresh our Mega Potions. Wow, I only have 44 left. And you know, if you have people in the room who you're familiar with and you want to give it a try, you could actually just go try to defeat Extreme Behemoth with a separate group, rather than doing it live with me. But that's up to you guys, so if you feel like doing it. Do you know about Ledge Light Bowgun? Yes, I do. Will you try it? I could show it off sometime if you guys want. I could even make a video on it if you want. Yeah, I've known about that. It was recently popularized by TCS. Or is it TCS? Oh, he's gonna grab. Oh, you guys are putting him to sleep. Make sure I don't accidentally wake him up. I do have Mega Barrel Bombs, very good. I think I have the biggest wake up. Oh, nope. Ali's using his wake up, that's fine. Well, I didn't expect him to KO so easy on foot. What the hell, man? He just let me use my moves. Dude, I'm wasting all my damage getting deflected off the horns. It doesn't really even make sense because the I have white sharpness. This guy's getting wrecked right now. Let's go grab somebody. Ouch. That's a 350 damage that you can use from range. Dahlia's actually half health. Oh, there's my AC. Good old AC. Super loud, super beautiful. He's fine. Oh, no, I can't believe I just got hit by that. Oh, I'm so grabbed. Yeah. Oh, who's he grabbing, though? Me or Claire? Okay. That's good, because Claire's in more trouble than I am. You guys could flash him, probably. Alright, we're okay. Alright. We're okay. Is it going to sleep a second time? I don't feel like that's wise. You should have saved those for, like, stage 4, honestly. Double sleep, double paralysis. Honestly, you just wasted 4 crowd controls in stage 3. Just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Alright, but that's okay. We have all of our lives, I believe, don't we? We have all of our lives. We're fine on time, so do whatever you want. Thank you, Claire. I think they're pointing out the dragon pod. Nice on that. They know what they're doing. Claire says I tank first. Refresh this cool drink real fast. Alright, that's demon powder. My little cat. She's going meow. People won't pay enough attention to her at night. Alright, we'll bring this over here. Okay, Charybdis is out of the way. Oh, that's a big boy jump. Gameconomist, question about your evade window hammer build. Issue with getting the 50 affinity since I would have either sacrificed a crit boost, decoration, or brace. You know, you can just drop whatever you find appropriate. There's always a trade-off going on in any build. And you have to decide what it is you think is more valuable, especially when it comes to defense and offense. You have to decide what you think is more valuable. Let's go ahead and give Claire some healing. Claire's getting smacked by his big paw. I think there's a hill right here, is it not? No, it's not. Alright, the meteor's over here. Be careful. Oh man, that's scary. Alright, there we go. Run! Claire, you'll never make it! Go ahead and get this health booster going. We have not mounted him, if I'm correct. Oh no, I'm gonna get grabbed. Yep, that's okay. Divine Protection helped me a little bit there. God, I love Divine Protection. Oh, I tried to roll it. There's a casting purpose on. Oh, he's casting purpose. All right, there's a second second aggro on Aegon. Ooh. There's a trip. Oh, and I got knocked up. Uh-oh. Where's everyone running? Run! All right. Well, Claire out there. We don't want Claire to get in any trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Did he aggro me? I guess he aggroed me. What I recommend, since it's obvious that the comet is not viable, I recommend we fight him from the edge of the room, and then when he goes off, we just run backwards. Gameconomist, you sabotaged the whole fight. Is he casting Ecliptic? Good luck, guys. If one of you makes the jump, we win. Just one of you has to make the jump. Wait, am I far enough away? Yeah, nice job, guys. We got it. Nice job, everyone. Nice and easy win. That was almost too easy. Did you guys really need help? Gameconomist plays comet. I didn't see that he was even placing the comet on me at all. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh my god. How's it going, Firefree? That was funny. So let's see. What level was everyone? Oh, Dahlia's 900, Aegon's 400, and Claire's 400. They're like the few players in the group that probably don't even need this. We have other people who probably actually do need this run. Dahlia says, thanks Dad for the stress. Yanni Dollar says, you trolling them with that comment. Let's see if we got any good decorations, by the way. Probably not. Nope. Nope, you don't get good decorations. Good decorations are alive. Lemon Zeal Dow says, Gameconomist is hacker, reliable teammates don't exist. Wallamunga says, I was Claire. Oh, that's right. Balmain says, Aegon the true king. That's right. God, man. How did they ruin Game of Thrones so badly in that last season? Exalado says, I have the elements Fire, Ice, Thunder, Blast, Water, and Dragon Elder Seal on Kiar hammers. Firefree says, I need this, never beat the normal Behemoth. Really? Whew. Alright, let's get another 4. Oops. We want this to be a different 4. Alright, there we go. I think I might bring some mulberries with me here. What was I farming for before? Honey? I think it was honey. Look at that. We're out of mega nutrients too. Bitterbug and blue mushroom. We're out of blue mushrooms. Man, it is hard to keep up. I'll tell you that. Alright, we'll fertilize this with Ancient Catalyst. Hentai Goddess. So we have Godzilla Earth, level 186 with Eradication Flame. This is a wide chilling gun lance and it's only at level 2. So I imagine he has to be using it as a slapstick gun lance. And that's what it looks like. I'm seeing defensive skills on your build, but not health boost. Health boost is really the most important skill. And you got guard up. So that's from the Uragan set. Okay. Me has Glutton Gold Razor with wide range 5 health boost. I'm not really seeing enough damage here either. The problem here is crit boost doesn't really matter unless you can get your affinity up high enough, right? So crit boost is reliant on weakness exploit and on max might. You've got 4 levels of crit eye, which I believe is 15 affinity, and then 1 level of weakness exploit, which is just one more level, or just 15% more affinity. So that's 30% affinity. Is really not enough. An augment would have given you another 10%, by the way. And then Akari with Tear at the Sword Fire. This is a pretty standard build. I think we might have to reject you, Godzilla and me. Let me think about it for a second. He's got a health boost and Divine Blessing. I'm just worried that we're going to be stuck in stage 3 with not enough damage. That is my concern. Elemental. It's just, I don't know about that damage. Like, if he's using spread ammo, he certainly doesn't have... He doesn't have a normal shot decoration or a spread shot decoration. I don't think he's using elemental builds because he doesn't have crit element. And either way, he doesn't have enough affinity. Godzilla's Eradication Flame. Let me take another look at this one. This one makes a little more sense. I just wish, instead of Divine Blessing, I wish he had health boost. Fire Resistance and health boost would make sense. Actually, Divine Blessing and health boost would make sense. Yeah, everything else on this build is fine, except he has no health boost. I think I'm going to ask you to step out me. I don't think that your build's going to make it through the... I don't think it's going to make it through the Extreme Behemoth fight. You got to have something a little better than that. Froze has Terra Hammer Sleep, and this is a pretty standard build. He's missing Weakness Exploit 3, but honestly that won't be too bad. Won't be too bad. I don't think that Light Bowgun build would do enough damage, honestly. It is a case of being under-geared. This is a real tough fight. You gotta have enough. You gotta have some. You gotta have enough on your build that you can reasonably get through the fight, I would say. Because if you don't, then what you're doing is, you know, I don't need to defeat Extreme Behemoth. I've defeated him a bunch of times at this point. But it's the other people on the team. You know, they're here to try and beat him. We got to give them a fair chance. Let's go ahead and pick up this Feline Moxie. Actually, wouldn't mind the Elemental Resist one. Corvidia says the DPS check is a major wall. That's exactly right. DPS check is very important for this fight. Alright, and I will just ready up. Good luck, everyone. I'm me. How should I change my build? Okay, so I don't really know what kind of build it is. Let me ask him. You need to make sure you have enough damage for stage 3. How's it going, General? This Rex? If you don't have enough part for Behemoth set, Extreme Behemoth is not for you. General Disrax says, it doesn't work on streams. If a solo player can beat DPS check, no way 4 players shouldn't, says Mr. X. You'd be surprised, Mr. X. You would be surprised. I see where you're coming from with that, and normally I would agree, but I've also fought this. I've fought this 4 players enough time to know that that's not true. You can have plenty of cases where you got 4 people and you still don't get past that DPS check. It's just the case that solo speedrunners are really good. That's kind of what's going on here. What do you think of acidic Glavenus? I think that he's Glavenus, and I think that he's acidic. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Oaf says, I was happy when I finally beat him. Used to Dark Devourer with stickies and clusters. Come on, guys. We can't take forever. You got a lot of time before the fight to get kind of ready. Let's get down there. Too early on my roll. Too early. Oh, it still hit me. That sucks. Oh, I thought I would be outside of the range of the tremors. That sucks. Oh, I got hit by the other guy's. Alright, so I can already tell we're gonna have trouble with aggroing him. Which I kind of suspected. You guys can see how tough it is when you don't hold his aggro. Four comets come down rather, or meteors come down rather than 1. Touch by the ribus. Be a good idea if we drop this boulder on him. Comet shattered. It's okay, we get a second comet. We need to drop these boulders on him. Nobody's dropping the boulders. Alright. First boulder. Let's get this under the second one just to encourage people to come over here. I'm sorry, someone using Nergigante gunlance. Yes, they are actually. They can, oh god, what did I just do? Alright, we just missed out on one of the boulders. We can still win. We just have to play better than this. It requires such good timing to be able to dodge the meteors, actually. No meteor came for me. Let's go ahead and heal. Spending all my time dodging, unfortunately. Go ahead and get a heal out. Okay, so I want to play healer, but here's the problem is, if you need too much healing, I'm not going to do any damage, and I'm not the best healer too. I don't have tons of mega potions like I do on my Xbox. All right, we're moving him far away from the comet, which is not a good idea. Oh man, you guys could make me eat through all of my potions. I can see it now. Frozen's about to die. He's good. He keeps getting hit by the Charybdis. I'm the only one standing in a good spot. I'm the only one standing in a good spot right now for getting behind this boulder. Here we go. Ah, tried to roll it. Alright, so flinch. Actually, still good positioning. Oh, of course, the second comet. Oh, we gotta get out of this. Ecliptic meteor? Nope. God, dude. Your timing for the meteor has to be so good. So what you guys are witnessing is what happens when the team doesn't have an adequate, like, tank situation. Nobody can grab the aggro. When you have no tank, what you're supposed to be able to do is tons of damage, and you're just supposed to knock out of the... You're just supposed to get out of it really fast. God, I'm rolling too early. Your roll frame for getting out of that has to be so good. Yeah, I'm wasting all my heals and everything because we're stuck in stage 1. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, it's gonna be close. Alright, so we're not doing enough damage for stage 3, it feels like. Could be part of the problem was that we were missing a boulder. So that's potentially part of the problem, but that was... Definitely we gotta do better than that for stage 3, I would say. Firefree says, has YouTube forced you to start filtering messages with naughty language? Sort of. Yeah, if I use naughty language, they demonetize my stuff. It's kind of the same idea, isn't it? It's pretty much a naughty filter. Alright, he's gonna use Charybdis on me? No, he's exhausted. Of course he's exhausted. And now he's using Charybdis right in the middle of the map. Alright, I see the dragon pod, I'm going for it. I think Godzilla Earth is actually using, I think he's actually using the shelling. I could be wrong. Wait, what did I fire? Didn't I fire a bunch of, I fired a bunch of dragon pods. What? Did I drop my dragon pods? What happened? I thought I had dragon pods. That's not good. Oh, this is gonna be hell. Did I accidentally trade out with the stones or something? Yeah, I just realized that Godzilla Earth is not using it as a slapstick gunlets. He's actually using it for shelling. Godzilla, I just want to warn you, that is really bad. And I would have... Oh, I did drop it. Okay, cool. That's really bad. You're not going to do any damage. You should just be doing only melee attacks with your Gunlance Godzilla. Only melee attacks. You shouldn't be using the shell anymore. And no wonder we were stuck in stage 1. We missed a boulder, and we got 3-man damage. Alright, we have the comet coming down. Oh, okay. That sucks a little bit. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh my god. Ah. Got hit anyways. Oh no. Oh my god, Moxie saved me. I'm KO'd. Well, we got a Charybdis on top of our rock now, so this run's basically over. Do I even have the jump assigned? I don't even have the jump assigned. Run! Run away! Alright. Let's use one of our precious Farcasters, which we have a limited number of. Oh man. What a cluster, man. Ooh, we're out of Mandragoras. That's not good. You clutch, you win. Oh, there we go. Just waiting for that. So you guys don't have to go crazy. You don't have to keep attacking him when we're in a stuck situation. I mean, you can if you feel confident about your jumps. Or you can just wait for the comet to be untornadoed. Which I know sounds lame, but it's true. You just kind of wait. You only have a limited number because you don't grind. That's true. Glutton, Heavy Bowgun, Tank. Ah, hell yeah. Glutton, Heavy Bowgun, Tank. Let's go ahead and update those snack funds. We're going to reset them. Is Extreme Behemoth just for bragging rights, or does he drop important crafting materials? He's for bragging rights. You get the special Draken layered armor. So, if you like the layered armor, that's one reason to fight him. Alright. I don't think that team was going to win. We're going to have to get a new team. We were struggling too much. That was real tough. We're going to have a different combination of players at least. So what were we doing last? Right, we were going to our radio menu, and we were adding Final Fantasy jump to it. We'll just save that. We have Shadow.
Harvest, harvest.
I knew that first team was too good to be true. We have Shadow, Froze, and me. Shadow's with the Zerial Dual Blades. Okay, he's doing dragon damage, Zerial Dual Blades. No weakness exploit, no crit boost. He basically... So, here's the problem, man. Shadow, I see that you have your level 2 crit boost, but without any way to provide yourself affinity, crit boost doesn't matter. So really, the only skill you should have here, the only skill that matters for you, is weakness exploit because it's is your primary skill. Froze with Kiara Slicer King. Fire damage doesn't really work on the Behemoth. He doesn't take good fire damage. I can see you're missing white sharpness on your build. So your raw damage is 15% affinity plus your 266 attack and blue sharpness. And then, like the other guy, you don't have weakness exploit. So Shadow, we can't take Shadow. And wait, let me, oops. Let me double check. Froze with the guy with the Kiara Slicer King. We can't take Froze. Let's see. Me has Terrath Assault support. So the Terrath Assault support just does really poor damage against the Behemoth. Is because you can shoot, like, if you're lucky, through both of his arms. And even when you do this, the damage comes out to be like 60 to 70 damage maybe. It's really not good. You can shoot his head, but his body counts as a hard part of his body, right? That's why your weapon deflects. So Pierce Ammo really doesn't do too well here. And you have wide range on your Terrath Assault support build. Wide range is a very bad skill for heavy bowguns because heavy bowguns have the longest sheath time of any weapon. It's actually a very, very bad sheath time. So it's like some weapons will have like a 1 second sheath time. Heavy bowgun is like 2.8 or something like that. It's just like double to triple times the time it takes to sheath. So this is still not a good build for you, me. Asuna Yuki with Terrath Hammer Sleep. There's a damage build. Darnell with Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword. So this is also a damage build. You only have health boost 1 and no augmentations on your greatsword. So you only have health boost 1, but you don't have any health regen. You don't have the additional affinity. I could see you potentially winning with this. It would just be really tough. And Froze here with Terra Sword Fire. Okay, so this is actually a much better build. Yeah, this is a much better build. I would say Asuna and Froze have damage builds. We need a tank build. That's where we are now. We need a tank build. So, yeah, we gotta have a tank build, I would say. Because we played without it last time, and it just wrecked everyone. Rainbow Misazune says, I'm me. Should I go with my best DPS build? Well, we need tanks, we need healers, and we need damage dealers. Those are the three things. Asuna Yuki says we could just use dragon pods. That is true. If everyone does dragon pods well in stages 2 and stages 4, we can get by. Just everyone does actually have to pull through on that. We can give it a try if you guys want. Let's go ahead and eat. I'm surprised people play without Health Boost 3 against something like Extreme Behemoth of all things too. He just hits so hard. General Disrack says, just bring back all the monsters so we can have Super Smash Brother Hunter Edition. Asuna Yuki says 300 hours, only one. I didn't see that. Only one. Guard Jewel, sorry. Yeah, that sucks. Pewds punched Pee Pee Poo Poo to death trying to use the health potion on him. Aw, that's sad. Did it make you cry, Minx? Let's take another look here. Asuna Yuki with Terrath Hammer Sleep. This build's good. Darnell with Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword, but you only have health boost 1. And Froze with health boost 3. Two people don't have their augmentations. Extreme Behemoth is a wild ride, guys. If you have trouble with them, you'll kind of know why. So there's a big difference in between having a health regen augmentation on your setup and not. I mean, when he swipes with his arm, he takes such a fair chunk of health. And then you can get that health back by being aggressive and attacking. But having to stop and heal every time, that's rough, man. Cuts down your DPS by a lot. Baird says, what do dragon pods do? So 5 shots to the dragon pod will grab the behemoth's enmity, like automatically. So it's a way of playing tank. And everyone can trade off on that on stages 2 and 4. Stages 2 and 3, he will drop dragon pods. So you pick them up at the end of stage 3, and then you use them in stage 4. It's very important. Sean Hockenberry says they might have fixed the Leviathan skeleton, don't know yet. Yanni Dollar says, I still don't see any skeleton on the current monsters for Agnactor to use. F in the chat for Jagras. 4-man Gunlance team. Is the session full? It usually is, but, you know, people come and go. Usually it is. Go ahead and eat this. Alright, so we don't have a tank, but we have 4 damage dealers. And what that means is that we're going to run right through them in stage 1. We're just going to damage the heck out of them. Because we have to. Or else we're going to be stuck in stage 3 using all our potions. Not really getting anything done. That was a shame. I just couldn't roll because I was still in my animation. Wait, who's flashing him? We're in stage 1. We don't get infinite flashes. No, I bet they don't know that. Good job dropping that boulder. Ah, too early on my roll. Flinch. Alright. Yeah, I see you, Asuna. We got 2 boulders. I didn't even see him choose me like that. Casting Ecliptic Meteor, run! I'm closer to this one. We'll go behind this one. Okay, let's go ahead and sharpen. Flashes are for the weak. Gameconomist, have you seen the leaked achievements? Looks like we're going to get a Nergigante variant. Ender Dragon Boss, why not just recolor Arch-Tempered Kushala? True. I smell other hunter who did not research for this fight or sabotage. Oh, go put it off to the side, probably. I tried to roll it. Oh my gosh. The dragon pods. Oh, he actually picked me. I did not expect that. Alright, put this on. Oh. In your opinion, what 4 weapons would be optimal for Extreme Behemoth team? Cluster bombs. 4 cluster bombs. Or maybe 3 cluster bombs, 1 glutton. No, I think just 4 cluster bombs, actually. Behemoth was really when everyone discovered just how powerful cluster bombs were. Alright, we better get away from that rock. Is that rock stuck against the wall? No, it looks like you can get behind it. Can you? Can't tell. You can get behind that, right? Yeah, you can get behind that. Oh no. That hurts. Oops. We lost Froze. Ouch. Alright. Easy. Oh no. Oh no. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. That was awkward. Alright, we'll run over here and refresh. Grab a cool drink. Alyssa C says, when are other players called in again? I wasn't paying attention. Called in? I don't know what you mean. Let's go ahead and refresh this item loadout. We'll grab some null berries just for fun. Hey guys, may I be a Chad, please? How's it going, Orion? Okay, off we go. Give everyone their damage boosts. Yikes. You're gonna stand there. There's a trip. Nice job cutting that tail. Love seeing the tail get cut. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, look at that. Amazing. That was really good. Let's go ahead and give him some heals. Oh, and Froze is gone. Dang, we're down to 1 life. Big Bang? I don't think so. I don't think that's a good idea. Somebody was using Big Bang. Oh. Silent Wolfie says, power charging the hammer gives you flinch free? Yes. Yes, like 1 level of flinch free, I believe. Did not know that. Oh, I got interrupted by Tsunayuki there. Suna's in trouble. Oh, can't believe he still got me. Oops. All right. How am I doing on 6? I guess I'm gonna go grab some fresh potions for the last stage, in the off chance that we actually get past it. Drink my cool drink real fast. Boop, it's gone. All right, and then once again, we'll grab this Nullberry. Hamburger, that's right. Should have grabbed that mice seed because I'm very poor. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm an idiot. Where did he drop the dragon pods, by the way? My cat's meowing. She's so cute. I do not see the dragon pods. Where are the dragon pods? We were roughly here when he decided to leave, I remember. Kitty, what are you meowing about? Asuna says pods on me. Oh, thank you. Apparently not. Which explains why I can't see it. Alright, well, no pods then. I learned my lesson. Do not go down there. Do not go to the tent, I mean, without picking the pods up first. Now we know. That just sucks. Be gone, Extreme. That's right. Who needed the pods anyways? Good luck, everyone. Darnell says, need cool drink. Oops. You gonna spin. That's a nice little spin you got there. Ouch. Ouch. Just getting knocked around places here. trouble. Ooh, we're all kind of in trouble. Oh, he's still alive. Let's give him a heal. Can't just run around in a circle. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I gotta watch my language. Oh, we're good. That's a trip. How did I survive that? Get him. Let's mount this guy. Alright, let's not put it in the corner. Oh, we lost Froze. Froze, you ate all our lives. I saw you take 2 of them. I don't know if you took 3, but my brain says you might have taken 3. What were you thinking, Freeze? You eating them lives up, man. Alright. That's okay, guys. That's okay. He's a tough fight. That's the truth. Demonetized. It's a little bit. Is there a Discord for PC players? I can't get any Cove or Extreme Behemoth missions. Yes, so if you join our Discord server, we have a PC channel, and you can talk to people who are playing on PC there. Jonathan says, do you have a video of which events should we play? I'm new. Yeah, do every hunter stream to get the best greatsword in the game. Terrific advice. Alright. Let's go ahead and post another. Visitor from Orza. I kind of knew we were going to lose that. We had 1 life left. You don't want to have 1 life left for stage 3. It's just going to be rough. Just going to be rough. Can you show your current build? Sure, I certainly can. For a fee. Alright, we got some fresh mandragoras, which we badly needed. And here's my current build, for those who were curious. You can see I have Weakness Exploit 3, Crit Boost 2, and Crit Eye 6, so this is where most of my damage is coming from. We also, of course, have White Sharpness on this hammer, we have Non-Elemental Boost, so yeah. And then after that, I'm fitting in the rest of Friendship and Gobbler for my teammates for doing a little bit of healing as well. I'm not the best healer, to be honest. So who do we have? We have Godzilla Earth with Basil Buster 2. Is actually much better than the Basil Buster 2. Is that not fully upgraded? Oh, yeah, I know what it is now. Yeah, that is an improvement. Here's the problem. You've got wide level 3 shelling and you've got no artillery. This is actually going to perform really poorly in terms of damage output. Claire has Kiara Sword Decay. And this is fine. It's got peak performance, huh? And then Darnell with Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword with, again, just an okay build. Missing full health boost. We can try it out if you guys want. We can go for it. Some rough builds for Extreme Behemoth, you know? We're not playing by normal rules, guys. I'm just taking whoever joins right now. I'm tired. By the way. I'm just kind of sleepy. Oh, we have Feline Insurance. Let's go for that. Unpredictable Platter. Got it. Don't worry, guys. I got that good Feline Insurance. Please get Beta in. Who's Beta? Beta. Whew. Whew. We too can carry y'all, lol. I mean, we could do same teams. I don't know, though. Let's give Godzilla a chance. Let's give Godzilla a chance. It's late night, guys. It's late night. Anything goes, right? Ming says, you're a beta. Jesse the Bait King, what? How viable is Switch Axe on an Extremist fight? I mean, it's viable. You just have to play well. Same for any weapon. It's not going to be as easy as like the bow or the longsword. Wallamanga says Beta and me soloed it in 17 minutes. Sweet. Angus Chen says Monster Hunter times Fire at and Fire Emblem, huh? Corvidae says Minx, we get the collab. They bring over Discord and make it random chaos to fight. Gameconomist, do you have any idea for a new weapon class in Monster Hunter World? Yes, I would like a flail. It will be a big, meaty looking flail. And everyone will go, dang, that's the coolest looking weapon ever. It will have a big handle and a thick chain. And at the end of the chain, there'll be a huge, spiky metal ball. And you'll swing it around. And everyone will think it's super cool. I don't know, maybe that would be too similar to the hammer. I wonder what they are working on. Ah, the air pressure. Dual greatsword. Too early on the roll. I always do that roll too early. Man, that move is so easy to miss. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Did he just remove all of the... I think he did with hardshell powder. Huh. I did not know that. Oh. Bring this way over here. Ouch. Nice job on the boulders. Try and get it away from the other boulder here. Look up the magnet spike. Heck yeah. I want a magnet spike right now. I don't even know what it is. We need the medium bowgun. Ouch. Oh god. Oh my god. I just ran into another Charybdis. Dude, he's so crappy in stage 1 when you don't have a tank. I'm a little scared. I think we should fight him on this side. I say we fight him way over here. Ouch. That's annoying. Yeah, I see we fight them way over here by these boulders. We got this one on the edge. It doesn't have any cracks in it. I think it's fine. Perfect. Look at that. Stage 1 is so much easier when it comes to the ecliptic meteor because you get 2 comets. Really helps. Alright, let's give everyone a might seed real fast. Yep, I see it too. Oh, did we not hit him 5 times? I thought we hit him 5 times. Alright. Can we get an F in the chat for hammer plus maximum might? Well, you never know how they balance the things in the game. They might give us a hammer with good affinity. Do you hear my cat? She's meowing. She's lonely. She wants everyone's attention. Pay attention to me. Alright, let's get him over here. Still getting good damage out. Take this off real fast. Oh, we lost our hand. There goes our feline insurance. Alright, that's alright. Still in good range of the comet. He's exhausted. Good time to get your damage in. I'm nervous here. Alright. Good luck everyone getting to the boulder. Oh man. That's not good. That's why you always gotta be aware of the boulder. Boulder OP. The comet, not the boulder. Comet OP. Always gotta be aware of it. Nice try, everyone. Getting rickety wrecked. Bogeta says, I was froze. Sorry about the feints. I feel bad. I took all of them. Hope you get people through it. Oh, no problem, Bogeta. It's just a game. We're all here to have fun. Wallamonga says, thanks a lot, guy who flashed. Oof. That's right, he's a big oof. Save those flashes for stage 4. Alright, let's get another one running. Whew, rough night, huh? You know, Xbox players were having trouble with it yesterday too, to be honest. I think the way it kind of goes is a lot of people who have this necessary skill to defeat them, they're already done. They've already beaten them, you know? So they're not playing it anymore. And so all the people you see are always people who need practice. They need, you know, once they defeat them, they're not going to like be looking for them anymore. So you're always seeing people who are defeating him for the first time, typically, is my point. Okay, I see me, a carry, and a Kami. Let's see what we got going on here. So me now has a Tear at the Sword fire build. Wow, really standard, good-looking Tear at the Sword fire build. He doesn't have Master's Touch, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. This build will do fine. Akari with Tear at the Sword fire as well. This build will also do fine. Akami with the Fortissimo. I mean, technically he gives out the attack up large, I guess. Speed eating, wide range 5. Let's give it a try. Why not? Let's give it a try. I feel like on the Fortissimo build, the triple defense augmentation is not as valuable as having at least one health regen augmentation. The other thing I would mention is that for the Behemoth, you really don't need earplugs. And if you are going to build earplugs, I would probably only build earplugs 4, not 5. So what do we got? We got Feline. Somebody used a voucher. Let's use Elemental Resist Large. So like before, guys, it's going to be very important that we take turns using the Dragon Pod, especially in Stage 4. This is going to be very important. So in Stage 3, he's going to drop Dragon Pods, and then we're going to pick those up. And in Stage 4, we're going to use those to trade off on controlling his aggro. Make sure you have the Temporal Mantle. You shoot 5 of your pods at him, then he's going to aggro you, then you're going to put your mantle on, and you're going to be the tank just by wearing the Temporal Mantle and having his aggro with the enmity from the Dragon Pods. Okay, so it's real important because we're playing with no tank. That's what we're doing here. So a lot of people don't want to play tank. It's so interesting. Hop back on my Xbox and play some tank for you guys just to show you how it's done or something. I feel like if you wanted a more survivable build, you would have gone, one of the augments would have gone health regen, and then instead of this setup you see here with the Emperor's Crown and all that, I probably would have gone with the Witcher. I would have used the Witcher set. That would give you weakness exploit, and you can still build wide range on that, right? Just a thought. Let's go ahead and depart. You should take off your wide range since he is healing. No, because I don't have anything better than wide range, so wide range, having 2 people with wide range is totally viable. Wallamonga says, gotta wait for my next turn then. Orion says, I could use cinnamon rolls right now. Gorilla says, I don't think he did. He was looking at the mission recruits. Matthias says, I managed to win this mission with a heavy bowgun tank. Nice. How's it going, Mesmezzy? He says, tank is just holding guard. Yeah, that's basically it. But I mean, it's still really important, you know what I mean? Like, you either have somebody do it and it goes well, or somebody does not do it and it goes poorly. Like, it makes a big difference. Especially for, like, stages 2 and 4. Whew. Really, really important. Alright, so he's using a bunch of stuff. I'll save my stuff. Let's stay on health booster, I think. Hard shell powder. Hard shell powder lasts, oh, no, wait. I think I'm thinking of it wrong. No, that's fine. Defense augments are useless. Well, they're not useless. They're just not as good as health regen. I tried to roll through it. Can I get a, might be able to get a rolling attack from here. Yep. Oh, that beautiful aerial, man. Oh, that's too bad. is very important, but like a lot of people don't get the importance of it, but it can be fun if you play Charge Blade and GP. GP is. Alright. First comet is down. Woo. Alright, there we go. That's what we were looking for, right? Oh, I missed the roll. Imagine missing that button by like a half second. Split second. Oh, somebody else had Charybdis. I thought it was on me. Alright, there's the other comet. We have to pay close attention to that one. We don't actually want that one to break. God dang, dude. Nope, we gotta carry it this way. We gotta keep it away from that boulder. It's very important. So we gotta be careful. We're playing on top of the comet, which we can do, but we have to do crazy damage and knock him out of this stage. If we... Oh, he's gonna break that boulder. I don't know. I see a crack in the boulder. The comet's gonna break. Nice job pulling it away. Oh, that's so dangerous. Oh, that's so dangerous. The comet probably has like 1 HP left. Oh, the comet shattered. That's too bad. I'm playing from over here. Ah, I tried to roll it. While Among Us says, is it me or is Gameconomist mic kind of low? Are you guys having... The mic is kind of low, I think. Okay. If that is the case, I'm talking softly too because it's nighttime. Oh, goddamn, dude. Why is he gotta be using Charybdis right now? The whole team fainted. Let's see the mic. Okay, so how do I turn this up? Probably this direction. Alright, tell me if you can hear me a little better now. Yeah, let me know if it sounds different. Akari's sad. Sorry, Akari. I think I'm going to go ahead and return from quest. There's a chance we win, but that was stage 1, 3 lives lost. That's not going to be a win. It's kind of like, it's better to cut your losses at that point. No one got the jump. Night equals ASMR mode, that's right. I've been thinking about doing Pokemon card videos where I open up Pokemon card packs. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, let me know what you think of that. I could even do it live. That would be interesting, right? All right. We're going to go ahead and post again. I can tell we're really having trouble with not being able to grab his aggro. Wasn't I going to do a bow build? Oh, that was on the Xbox, right? I want to play the tank for you guys, but I just don't. This is my best weapon and setup on this console. We have Asuna again, Claire again, and Beta. Beta! I'm a little concerned that this party doesn't actually even need a win. Hold on. Wait, I don't need to do that. You do it this way. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, Asuna Yuki is 158. Claire is... I know Claire doesn't need it. I don't think Beta needs it either. Let's talk to these guys real fast. Maybe we can get some advanced armor spheres. Ooh, a spring blossom ticket. Look at that. By the way, are there any deliveries for me to finish? The rope lift. Ooh, grand whisker, huh? Bunch of layered armors. Okay. Claire says I thought Yuki needed it. Well, Asuna actually withdrew from the quest. I think Claire, we've had a few runs with you, I think. Have we not had 2 runs with you? I thought we've had 2 runs. I want to play with you, but I'm also definitely trying to help some people who really need it. Sorry, Claire. I do want to play more with you, but I want to make sure we get lots of people. Oh no, you didn't get kicked, Claire. I just started a fresh one. We have me. Now I know me needs it, because me came in with a really rough build. So me definitely needs it. In fact, who is the lowest level in here? Me's 95. Yeah, we got some low levels in here who definitely need help. Alastair says, what's the best way to get hero stream stones for augments? Do tempered elder dragons, I would say. We got Razor VM. Alright, that's a pretty solid build. We need a tank. I feel like that's what we've been missing, is a tank. The best cats are chonkers. What? Gameconomist. Crit I got buff in Iceborne, 5% per level and maxed out at 40%. Nice. Do an unpacking of the Dune booster packs. You might get a sandworm as a rare. Makes you funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I've always enjoyed Pokemon cards, but I stopped collecting them when I left home. And then I guess my parents got rid of my collection and in a garage sale of all things. And I've been thinking about maybe building up my card collection again, but it's like I also have this YouTube channel, so I could potentially show you guys me opening up the packs. There's Hentai Goddess. Let's see what Hentai Goddess has. Tear at the sword, fire. Oh. I'm going to say need tank. We're looking for a tank. What does the Alpha Behemoth give, by the way? Alpha Behemoth. Imagine thinking IB is a nerf with the mixed skills kappa. Silent Wolfie says, I think if there were at least 2 experts carrying, it would be better. I think I agree. But I believe we had a setup there with Claire and Beta and myself and I can't remember how to pronounce the other person's name, but I believe we'd all defeated Extreme Behemoth already, the 4 of us. So it wouldn't have even made sense for us to run. We didn't even have somebody in there that needed a carry. So that's why I reset it. Orion says shirtless unboxing. Spoiled Milk says name your favorite Pokemon. Go. Spoiled Milk, thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Definitely Shuckle. Shuckle is my favorite. But did you know I actually am a big fan of the psychic Pokemon. One in particular, Hypno, which shouldn't surprise you because of my Hypnosis icon. My Hypnosis brand. Wow, there's just simply no one. No one will play tank. It's kind of sucky. Let's go ahead and start putting a tank build together since nobody else will do it. Alright, so is that what we're using here? Go ahead and put it here. A tank build, huh? Sort by rarity real fast. Gunlance is certainly viable. That's Bomber. Somebody left a message. Let's see what he said. Oh, here we go. We have red. Tear at the Salt Glutton. That is all we needed, baby. That's all we needed. Alright. Hypno is the child diddler. I love it. Which one is Hypno again? I can't believe you just asked that. Fans Perspective says, so for Melee and Iceborne, Weakness Exploit plus Crit Eye is meta, because Max Might is nerfed terribly, only activated when stam is full after 7 seconds. Yeah, so I agree. What you're going to see is only like bowguns are going to be using Max Might. Bowguns and probably a longsword will still use Max Might, sadly. You know, isn't that just shitty? Like, longsword's already so strong. It doesn't need Max Might. But yeah, I'd say bowguns. Bowguns, maybe longsword. Who else? Not the hammer, because the hammer charges constantly. And I'm not even sure about the... I'm not sure about the greatsword. Maybe the greatsword. I think you could make a case that the switch axe is also still going to use it. Demon Hunter says, maybe Insect Glaive tank? Nah, no. Hypno is the one holding a pocket watch, typical item for hypnosis. Yep. Yeah, he was a big favorite of mine. Frickin' Hypno. It's so funny, he's such an old Pokemon, there are people who don't know him. They can't remember him. Yanni said, I thought your icon is Poliwag's belly. Nope, it's a it's definitely a hypnosis thing, but you have a point. Poliwag, Politoed, they have a spiral. Poliwrath. I don't think Politoed has this spiral, actually. Imagine if the hammer could block. Zubat and his evolution was Chad. You know, it is actually kind of funny. Zubat was such an annoying Pokemon that always showed up, but Crobat ended up being real strong, didn't he? Yeah, Crobat was actually strong. Yeah, I'm a big Hypno fan. Hypno, Shuckle. I liked Abra, the unevolved form of Alakazam. I liked how if you got an Abra early in the game, he could teleport you back to like to the Poke Center or whatever, where you'd get heals. So I always thought that was cool. So I'd always try to catch one of those. Such a pain to evolve him. Because back then he only knew teleport, and I don't know if it's still like that, but I think it is. Oh, terrible rolls. Red doesn't have shield. Really? Yeah, I got tremored. If you ever need a tank, I can be your tank. Just shoot me a message. Well, I'm live, so I definitely can't do that. Is he really playing with no shield? No, he's got a shield. We got another boulder to drop. Okay, Red. Okay. The one after Crobat saw a decent amount of play in doubles. Wait, there's one after Crobat? I'm confused. Are you talking about those Mega Evolutions? God, I hate those. Why did they introduce those? They're so, like, crappy and weird. Mega Evolution. Like, I don't know. It is just a child's game after all, I suppose. Oh, I hit the roll button. Oh no. Me's in trouble. I can't even heal him. I'm in trouble. Oh my god, dude. This guy's so Chad. Chad Behemoth, really. Alright, here we go with the heals. I see one boulder over there and one boulder near me. How did that still hit me? Oh, it must just be getting late, man. I'm making easy mistakes. Yeah, nothing I can do. I was in the middle of spinning bludgeon. Sorry, Razor, I wanted to help you, but I had to dive evade. Alright, go ahead and heal. I like landed that on top of Red. Alright, we just must not be doing any damage. I don't know what else to say, man. Pods? Looking for the pods. Nope, no pods. Well, that's too bad. Thought you meant Golbat. Crobat saw decent usage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was talking about Crobat. Yeah, I thought Crobat was cool. I guess I was glad that they took a really common and annoying Pokemon and they actually made him really good. I thought that was thoughtful of them to do that. There's so much nostalgia with Pokemon. I just feel like, I don't know what happened, man. They try too hard to have too many different Pokemon at the same time. It's making them all, like, less interesting to have so many of them. I wish they'd found a different way to repackage and resell the game, rather than constantly adding in different monster designs. It's just hard to make... I imagine it's very hard to make original Pokemon designs every single time, you know? It's like, think of Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is loaded with iconic characters, and these characters are not easy to make up. Oh wow, he's so far away, the roar didn't affect me. These characters are not easy to make up. And really that's what Pokemon is. Pokemon is like these characters we consider iconic. Wait, how did he faint? He's so far... Oh man, he must have been... Sorry about that, Red. If I knew, I would have tried to heal you. I figured you were safe because I had his aggro. Oh, there we go, nice. Anyways, my point is, with Pokemon being so... Nice. With Pokemon having constant new characters coming out, how do you keep them all iconic? And I don't really think you can. I don't think you can just make hundreds of characters and expect even any of them to be iconic, right? I remember looking at the design for like Rhydon and thinking, who the heck came up with this? They're not Rhydon, Rhyperior. Remember Rhyperior? Nintendo money greed. Well, oh snap, that's too bad. That's too bad, man. We gotta have a win, guys. Let's have a win. I bet Magikarp tastes good AF. Level 100 Magikarp can end Elite Four and Champion. I've seen those videos. Those are great. Gorilla says, I think it's easy coming up with Pokemon. The tough part is making their sprites and all their moves and their movement. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you can come up with a lot of forgettable Pokemon. See what I'm saying? You can create a lot of forgettable Pokemon. The difficulty is in creating memorable Pokemon. Pokemon that people get like, they're going to see that Pokemon and go, oh man, I like it so much. The design, the idea of it, I like it so much that I relate to it and that I'm going to remember this. And I feel like the first maybe like 3 generations actually kind of had that a bit, and then it started to like fade. You know what I mean? They started to look more and more like maybe a third party developed them and not the Pokemon company, right? Game Freak. It started to look like some third party was developing these things that we would call Pokemon, but they didn't like elicit the same feelings for some reason. Let's go ahead and post. People talk about this all the time, and people are like, oh, well, you just played the old ones, and so you just have, you know, nostalgia for them. And I feel like, I don't know, man. I just don't agree. I'm not like that. Like, I would say I'm still pretty much, you know, I still love video games, and I still have that same brain for playing video games. The design just ended up not grabbing me the same way it did in the past. I mean, the old designs still grab me. I still look at them and go, yeah, that's cool. Slowbro, right? Slowbro, he looks cool. Some about him just kind of grabs you and you go, huh? Yeah, he's got like a conch shell eating his tail. That's funny. And he's slow. Right? I don't know. Maybe that is just me. So we have Razor M, Razor VM, me with Tear the Sword Fire, and Froze with a full defense boost build. The problem here, Froze, first of all, I wouldn't build defense boost. It's not that valuable. It's a very expensive skill, and it doesn't actually provide very much defense, sadly. Hopefully they buff it, because then I can recommend it. But there's a few problems with your build. You've got no guard up. And then you have no guard either, so we can't have this build. We're going to have to go with somebody else. That build is going to get you rickety wrecked. A tip, Froze, when the Behemoth uses his body slam, you have to have the guard up skill in order to guard that. Otherwise, it just hits you, even if you're guarding. So he uses that throughout the fight, and you will be wrecked just like the whole time. Ming says, Black and White had a lot of iconic Pokemon. Everything after that has been kind of weak. Demon Hunter says, unpopular opinion, Sun and Moon was pretty mediocre in the Pokemon aspect, especially those Ultra Beasts. Tubes that says, haven't fought Archtempers and Ajiva yet. Any tips? Yeah, I have a whole bunch of videos on fighting him. I recommend you just take a peek at one of those videos. I have a really good one. It's a solo guide with the Blaze Light Bowgun. Go look that one up. We have a Kami here with the Terrath Hammer Sleep. So we have no tank. That means we have to use Dragon Pods real well. And we have to do lots of damage. This is a pattern I'm seeing. We aren't doing a lot of damage. Well, we've got to do a lot of damage. Okay? Lots and lots of damage. If we have 4 damage dealers, we should be just blazing right through him. And then he doesn't get a chance to put down a lot of Charybdis. Okay? So we'll try it again. We'll try another no tank run. Why not? Silent Schwolfie says, let Wallamanga Claire help you carry someone. Alright, we'll do that on the next run. If Claire still wants to play. I just wanted to give... we had that one group, and I don't think even one person in the group even needed the kill. I think that was why I split that other group up mostly. Lunar says, any tips for the bow on Behemoth? Shoot him in the face, shoot him with the water bow, and dodge all of his moves. Majensen says, first impressions when playing Pokemon plays a big role, so people might look back more fondly at the Pokemon generation designs that they started in. Well, no, see, this is the funny thing, though, because when I look back at the older generations, like especially generations 2 and 3, there were designs that I thought were kind of like a bit goofy, and then I realized they didn't look good, and my point is, I didn't not discriminate against those designs simply because they're the older generations. I realized when the design looked kind of goofy. And the nice thing, though, was that most of the designs in Gen 2 and Gen 3 were still kind of nice. Then you start hitting around Gen 4, and more of them look like they were made by a third party or something like that. They don't look like they were made by Game Freak. Let's go ahead and grab cool drink. We'll grab easy potion. I want to give you guys a great example, and it's got to be the Rhyperior and Magnezone character designs. So when you look at the previous versions of them, they just looked like old Game Freak designed Pokemon. And then when you look at those, whatever you want to call them, I guess, evolutions, they just start to look really goofy and, I don't know, not like the way they used to design Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know how to quite describe it. I don't think this is the thing. People will claim it's nostalgia. I don't think it's nostalgia. Right? So, like, there are Pokemon in generations 4, 5, 6, right? All the recent generations. There are Pokemon that look good, too. And I'm not denying that. But they're, like, few and far between at this point. Like, the designs that are good are pretty uncommon, in my opinion. This is like a debate everyone gets into. Nice. He launched me into the air and caused me to miss the comet. Oops, I missed my roll. Oh, somebody could have dropped that boulder. Unfortunately, no one did. Let's go ahead and heal. I still dislike Trubbish. But let's compare them. So, like, think about the design of Trubbish and compare that to, like, Muck, right? And something about Muck just feels more... how do I describe it? There's got to be some way to describe it. Does anyone remember reading books like Aesop's Fables? Aesop's Fables is a good one. Maybe like the Grimm fairy tales. These old fairy tales, and they had a very distinctive feeling to them. And then modern kids' cartoons today, they're like weirdly like safe or something. And I feel like this is how it felt like with Pokemon between the generations. As the game went on and on, it felt like the designs were more, I don't know, like modern. And the older designs had a bit of a more, I don't know what to describe it as, like maybe more violent. And maybe the Pokemon looked more dangerous. More violent. And the Pokemon now look more like they're for a younger audience. Does that make sense? For a younger, safer audience than ever before. And that could just be me. And then I think there were some just like bad design decisions, like Rhyperior. He looks like a joke, man. He looks like the goofiest thing I've seen. I don't know. Yeah, I think that actually starts to describe how I feel about the old generations versus the new generations. I feel like the old generations, the Pokemon looked a bit more dangerous and maybe like unpleasant in a dangerous way, not in a ugly design way. And then you move into the later generations and they seem maybe more like it was designed for children, maybe more like the Pokemon are meant to be humorous and intentionally ugly. Like you would say that Muck is ugly, right? He's a gross Pokemon. But actually his design makes him look kind of like interesting and fluid-like. You know, like goop or putty. But Trubbish, he just looks like, he just has like a really goofy face and goofy eyes and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's hard to describe, isn't it? It really is. It is hard to describe. I bet if I put all of the... Oh man, people are taking so much damage. Oh, there we go. Nice job, guys. Oh, we lost somebody. Stage 1 death. Oof. That was some good damage, though. That's the damage you want. Old Pokemon were more animal-like. Yeah, perhaps they were. But there are exceptions like Doug Trio, right? Cubone, Magneton. They didn't look animal-like at all. They just they looked more artisanal or something. Take Magneton and Magnezone and pretend you didn't know which one was the final evolution. And I feel like you would actually be hard-pressed to know which one was the final evolution. In fact, you might even be hard-pressed to realize that Magnezone is part of the Magneton or Magnemite evolution at all, because he doesn't look like he belongs. Same with Rhyperior. Rhyperior does not look like he belongs to Rhyhorn and Rhydon. He just looks kind of weird and goofy, like this distant cousin or something. Yeah, he looks like he should be the cousin of those Pokemon, but no, he's the final evolution. And I just feel like maybe the design started to be more, maybe the words like modern and childish. Modern and childish. Something like that. Oh, nice job. Jinx is an ugly one. And that's why I'm saying this is why I don't feel like I'm actually biased on this issue, because there were some Pokemon in Gen 1, 2, and 3 where the design was also kind of strange and ugly. But the thing is, I acknowledge when they are. Whoa! I acknowledge when they are. I don't like deny it. The thing is, you had a lot of Pokemon from Gen 1 and Gen 2 that were really iconic, like Snorlax. Try to recreate another Snorlax. And they did actually try to make another Snorlax. They made Slacking. Remember Slacking? And he just looks kind of not as good. Like rip-offs almost. Like they needed a new Pokemon and they said, okay, we need a Snorlax-like Pokemon. Give us this Slacking guy. And they said, are you sure? He's just going to look like a copycat but not as good. And they're like, yep, do it. And you know, and that's actually how it ended up feeling too. Now maybe that's what it is. You know, how many times are they going to reinvent Pidgey, right? How many times will they reskin Pidgey? Ouch. Go ahead and give out another heal here. Perfect. We got him away from the boulder. Let's go ahead and get this going. Ah, I knew that was going to hit me. That's why I didn't even bother going into the... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I got lucky. Let's not get Nicki Minaj mad. Oh, man. You just broke the boulder, man. Oh, it's still there. Not the boulder, the... Oh, snap. He's actually going into Ecliptic Meteor. Oh, no, 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 no. We only have one life left, though, guys. The Rattata and Pidgey of every generation is unique. Well, I just feel like they aren't that unique. I don't know. I don't know. Slacking doesn't give me Snorlax vibes. Oh, he completely gives me Snorlax vibes. He's like a copycat of Snorlax. It's the first thing I see. Staraptor is greater than Pidgeot. Snorlax was my favorite Pokemon back when I was still watching Pokemon. Jump over here. Alright, good luck everyone. This is the damage round. There we go. I wasn't just whiffing. That's the joke. Rattata and Pidgey is in every generation. I don't think it's a joke. I think it's an intentional design mechanic that they are using. And they have to, because they have to have some kind of trash Pokemon for the early game. Alright, let's go ahead. There he goes, he's down. I think we can actually get a KO here as well. Darn, didn't reach. Got him. I told you. It's KO time. Wow, still didn't reach. Not getting the best damage. Ah. Come on, guys, get some good damage. Oh, we broke one of the horns. All right, be careful, guys. Oops, that hurts. Uh-oh, he's about to grab him. Oh, he got away. Nice job. Oh, he's in so much trouble. Well, I'm not gonna get any damage here. Oh, it's F, dude. How's he not gone yet? There he goes. Okay. We could still technically win this. It's not impossible. Where are the pots? Dragon pots right here. Alright. Perfect. Let's give everyone a cool drink. Alright, we have all the buffs. Let's go make a use of them. I don't feel like we were doing the best damage, but I think the ledge hopping actually wasn't the best strategy because we were hitting his chest too often. I mean, when we hit him in the head, it was okay. It was like 115, 180 damage. He's about to drop a... Yeah, there he goes. Who's he dropping it on? Alright, don't let him break it. He should go into the Ecliptic Meteor right now. Yep. I knew he was gonna do it. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, we just lost a Kami. What the frick? Poor Kami. That makes it harder on us too, by the way. Oh, tremored. I'm dead. Nope, I'm not dead actually. Just cast that on Razor. Razor's okay though. Virus. I'm gonna get KO'd in a... Oh no, I'm dead. I'm not KO'd actually. Alright, we're good. My biggest concern right now is that he KOs me. Alright, we can bring him way over here. Let's go ahead and get a heal out on our teammates again. I have a limited number of heals, keep that in mind, guys. Ouch. Oh my god. Ooh, this is some good luck. Oh, Razor just got healed. Oh, and there we go. Me's out. Alright, nice try, guys. I thought I was TheGameconomist. Yeah. Nice try, everyone. Why did we lose our fourth guy? He must have just lagged out, huh? Alright, what do you guys think? Should I play another one? Or should I go to bed? It is 1:24 in the morning, and I do have to go to the dentist. I have a better chance of getting 100 on a math test than I do defeating Extremoth. Demon Hunter Moses says, I wish I had that luck on solo. Oh, man. Lemon Zeal Dao says, remember how sad it was when Charmander was waiting for a trainer that didn't want it? Also, remember how Ash said to Pidgeot he would return for it? Typhlosion is a rodent. I worry about your mental insanity wiping on this fight day after day. One more as an adios. Alright. Who will join? Everyone's like, go to bed. Last one, everyone. It has to be a win. Here's Asuna, TRC, and Jaska. Hammer. Empress Edge Stick, that's a wide range build. And Terrath Blitz support. So we have no tank. You know, screw it. I'll see if I can put a tank build together real fast. I don't have a guard up jewel though. That's going to be my main problem. No guard up. Oh, I have the Kiarbo water. Oh, I would be a terrible tank. That's the truth. I don't have what it takes. Yeah, I don't have what I need to be a tank. It would be silly. I already know. I'm thinking about the decorations I have. I don't have the right decorations. This isn't going to be a viable run without a tank. We basically have 3 people healing. I'll join you as a member if you could win this last run. Oh, Yanny Dollar. Jaska's like, I'm the healer. Jaska, you're the last one in. Oh, here we go. Okay. TRC's got the glutton. I think we can win this then. Let's do it. TRC's like, I swapped. Sweet. Ming says, Gameconomist should go to bed. Canteen here. Dahlia says, why is water bow used for Behemoth when it's weak to dragon? Well, its head is weak to water. That's why. Something you could learn by looking up the monster hit zone values on palicoparty.com. Palicoparty.com. Wow, that's such a cool website. I'll go to it right now. Water is more consistent with DPS for Behemoth. Should I play heal or full damage? Whatever you want, Jaska. Do a Chungress stream on PlayStation 4 to get some good decorations. Who's greatest Chungress? I don't even know who that is. Wallamanga says, and the team is full. Should have stayed to practice my jumps. Mess says, actually the head is weak to dragon, the arms are weak to water. No, that's the other way around. Pretty sure. Casually promotes his own website. Can you do Arch Tempered Lunastra on all platforms? I can do are on half of the platforms. Oh man, I don't want to get stabbed tomorrow. He's gonna, or technically today, he's gonna stab me so hard, man. He's gonna stab me every which way. The dentist. She'll love it when he pulls out that big needle and he's like, alright, you're gonna feel a pinch. It's never just a pinch, is it? It's always like a horrible stab, just like you think it would be. It's like, oh, it'd be nice if it was just a pinch. Nah, big ol' stab. And the sad part is I have trouble getting numb on my jaw. So I'm fully waiting for them to be like, alright, are you numb? And I'm going to say, nope. And they're like, okay, you're numb now. They're going to start drilling on my teeth. And I'm going to be like, nope, I feel it. That's always the worst part. Oops. Gameco, I looked it up on your site. Dragon's face and head waters arms. Really? Ah, I guess I remember it backwards. That's not good. Did he KO him? Ah, early roll. Someone go on palicoparty.com TM and see if which spot is weakest to wall. You're funny, Minx. Nice. There's boulder 1. Boulder 2 could be drop 2. Very good. Being a sadist is almost a prerequisite for being a dentist. Oh, man. If I don't get it worked on, though, I'm going to have a toothache. So which one is worse? That was fast. TRC fan? No! We need you. There it is. Grab that dragon pod. He probably got greedy or something. We'll find him over there, that's fine. Oh. What's the fastest way to harvest? Ah, so people corrected him. I was right. I thought it was right. Trying to mess with me, telling me that the arms take damage to water. Trying to mess with me. Get sleep, gassed, and no jaw pain. Nah, that's like super expensive, I think. I don't need to add like another $100 to my dental work. the happy gas. Oh, we got flinch on the arms too. I should be practicing my jumps, to be honest. Dentists don't like to sleep if they don't have to, because if they mess up the amount received, you can go brain dead. Whew. Don't tell me that. Extremith is basically the dentist you're going to see. Ah, should have rolled into the arm, not against it. Just get some Novocaine. They numb it before they put the shot in. Yeah, I know, but that I always feel it doesn't ever really work on me. I suspect I have like nerves that don't like to be numbed. I always roll too early, I really do. So take the pinch like a man. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't like it. You can take it like a man, that doesn't mean I have to like it. Ow. Jeez, man, that tailspin. So dangerous. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding. I did 61. Oh, we're gonna go for it. Look at that, good damage on the leg. Oh, he got away. Dragon Pause right here. Go ahead and sharpen. Compare the pain to trying to solo Extremith. Well, it's actually very comfortable to try to solo Extremith. You sit in a nice comfy chair, and you don't even get poked. Maybe soloing the Extremith is mental pain, but not for me. I got good mental focus. Brain doesn't really get too tired. The kitty wants into the bedroom with my wife so bad. Oh man, I roll early every time. Wait, he's casting Ecliptic Meteor. Oh, I'm dead. That was late. Dude, I was not even paying attention. It's late at night. Oh no, did I just sabotage the whole run? Oh god. I'm usually so good at that, paying attention to the comet. I think I was just tired, man. It's almost 2 o'clock over here in the morning. Gameconomist never rages. While Among Us says, pray Gameconomist doesn't put the comment on the edge. Pray I don't use up all the lives. Oh my god, what a terrible way to die. It's okay, we can still win this. I'm just gonna put on my temporal mantle just to make sure I don't screw things up. Oh my god, not on the edge, please. He's like exhausted right now. Alright. Come on. It's almost over, guys. He's putting it on me again. Okay. There it is. Run! Oh, it's over. We got it. Would it be funny if I stepped right out from behind the boulder right there? Good job, everyone. You could kind of tell we were going to win that. You could kind of tell. In fact, I was the one who almost sabotaged it. Funny enough. But look at this. Look at this group. I'm pretty sure Asuna's already defeated Extreme Behemoth. And then Jaska and TRC are both like level 462 and 431. So I feel like once again all we did was play with people who might have already defeated him. I could be wrong about that. Gajira says you should do a live stream where you and everyone you're helping Extremith with only use cluster bombs to kill him faster. We could do a cluster bomb only stream. I think that'd be funny. Yanni's like, new member. Thank you, Yanni. Yanni said he'd become a member if we won. Yanni gonna make the shekel pop up. Whew. What do we get? Elementless. We already have 3 of them. Earplugs. Woo! Nisu! Thank you, Ratsu. Namikaze. I'll update this real fast. Now. Namikaze. Oops. Gameconomist, how do I join your lobby? I really need help. So the session ID for the lobby is in the description of the live stream, as it always is. If you want to get into lobbies earlier, I recommend joining the Discord server, where I always ping people when I'm going live, and I post in the session channel, the session ID chat channel. I'm going to post the session ID early there, so people there usually get in first, rather than just, you know, people who are publicly watching the stream. Yeah. So that's what I recommend. Of course, I'm going to head out because I have to go to bed, and in the morning I have to get my teeth drilled. You're welcome to play with each other, you know, play Extreme Behemoth together if you want while I'm gone. And Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. What is wrong with your voice? Are you okay? Rest, dude. Oh, you know, it's almost 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm just a little tired. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Let me give you the wave. I'm talking a little quieter than usual. I don't want to wake up my wife. Give you the wave. All right. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.